Emmanuel, Benjamin, Benzan, and Alexander. Alexander and Benzan couldn't join us today, but they were with us yesterday. So to this week we completed all these files. That the first thing is the video demonstrate the application works at public link and not local link, which is this. We have a API staged in render.com. Also, the second question, we have get, put, and delete. So in our Crud, we have all this. When we go to event, we created two of these reserves and event. So when we get to event, we have get, post, get, put, and delete. Another one is data validation. So now in our post and put, when I go down here to my post, let me start. Before I do this, I will need to authenticate this to show this Crud operation and authentication and testing. In my VS Code, I have a file here. So in this file, we have a router. In router, we have an authentication. So my router has an authentication file. Also, in my middle wave, I have an authentication file. And also in my connect configuration, I have passport.json file. And also when you go down here, you can see I have my text file. So in my text, I have contact.txt file. I have event, I have reserve.txt file, and I have user.txt file. Now the next thing is my authentication. I authenticated this via GitHub. So this is my authentication on GitHub, my authentication callback, and this is my authentication login with my ID and my name. The next I will need to do is to go try all this. So when I execute this, it pops out my file. Now I can copy this file, ID, go down here to my create ID, try this, execute it, and you see my ID shows. Now I can also go here to my event, try this, and it shows successful. So when it returns 200 or 201 but response body, it means it was successful. Another thing I'll go ahead to do is to check my put ID event. So in my put ID, when I try this ID number, and execute it, let's see, it shows. So the whole function here is working. Also, when I go to delete item, because of time, and input this ID number, it shows event delete successful. Another one I'm going to show you is this. When I go down here, my reserve, and click on this, it pops up my reservations. So now I can copy this ID, go down here, try my reserve, execute it. So it pops. Checked in successful, which means we've not checked in yet. Now, let me try put ID. When I try this ID on put and execute it, it responds with successful. Now, I'm gonna do something. I can add up 1, 2 on this and try to execute it for our error validation. So you see, it doesn't work. There is an error here, which shows our error validation is working. Another one is when I go down here and I put this same ID and I execute it. So you see, it shows deleted successful. This is our week assignment, and our week assignment meets all this requirement. And we are doing this video as a team, to submit as a team. And we all collaborated and we did our own parts. I did my as a team leader, and other team members also did theirs. So I want to stop the video here, and see you next week. Thank you so much for your time, and we see by next week to finalize this.